Johnson.
Yeah, guys, wasn't Colby something? It was so fast. 6/100ths of a second between first and fourth. None were better than Carly Otero, though, with that 16:92. She's had one of the most resilient careers, 5 times to the National Finals rodeo. So many different horses. Regina George, she gets the call here at Calgary Stampede. She's had a little bit of time off, but we are rolling here in the barrel race.
Jennifer new to our first cowgirl out.
Yeah, she borrowed this horse right before Calgary. They've only had about 3 to 4 runs together. They had a down barrel yesterday, and they fixed it. First out, her and Rabbit. This is going to be a quick one.
Yeah, she laid down a run, didn't she, Janie?
Yeah, she did. We talked about it yesterday, Butch, when we saw it. They were so quick and snappy around these turns. That third one might have been the closest so far of all 3. That is a great run, and not a lot of experience together.
Yeah, they built this track for speed now. You know, the first 3 days we saw 2 runs in the 16s. We had 4 yesterday. We already have 1 today at 16:94. Blake Molly next to go. Coming from the chuck wagon roots of Calgary, Alberta.
The Canadians are showing up here at Calgary. Here comes Blake Molly, 2 times to the CFR. Her and JJ are a match in heaven right here. This horse just fits Blake's riding style so perfectly. They were 16:98 yesterday. A few steps off that third barrel is going to cost them a little bit too much time to be in there, I think. 17:41.
We've seen that a few times. Barrel number 2 on our IHOP replay.
Yeah, I talked to some of the barrel racers about the third barrel. It is kind of a different angle. You're up in the corner, kind of between the fence and the bucking chutes, and it is difficult to get the angle around the backside of it. Cost you a little bit too much time.
Here's a look at our run order. Caitlin Scott will be next. She made money yesterday, $4,500. She wound up in 3rd place. See if she can build on that.
Yeah, you know it's a fast track when a 16:94 ends up 3rd. Caitlin Scott, fresh off their first trip to the NFR. Peanut Seed is one of the most solid horses going down the road in this cowgirl. She is so handy. Watch how aggressive she is. Picks up that inside rein for that second. They're laying down another picture-perfect run. Gets Peanut to the spot every time. Maybe a little slip on the back of 3rd, but look out. Here we go. 17:22. I think the 3rd barrel might have cost them just a little bit there, but no fault of their own.
Yeah, it's timed in hundreds, so if you slide just a little bit, that takes a minute off, doesn't it?
Look at how good Caitlin Scott rides around that second, though. Making sure she gets that extra step and gets that horse right around the turn. Nice and clean. That's a good run.
Yeah, it's got her in 2nd right now, but here comes the cowgirl that won yesterday, Carly Otero.
Yep, Carly Otero 5 times to the NFR, but look at this, 2 times to the CFR. She's originally born in Red Deer, Alberta, so she loves it up here, and it's been a lifelong dream to win the Calgary Stampede, and it actually looks like we're going to make a horse change today. She was on Regina George yesterday for the win. Going to give Regina the day off. Sly is back. This is her old faithful. I love this horse. She just won 2nd in Reno on Sly, and he can fly. Nice 2nd barrel. Hey, we've seen it. These cowgirls, they know their horses better than anybody. This might have been a great choice. We could have a new leader. That was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
How about a dead heat?
How do you tie with hundreds of a second?
16:94.
Yeah, and how do you start comparing Regina to Sly? 2/100ths of a second difference in their times. That is how good of a team Carly has going, and how good of a jockey she is to be able to switch between them and still win.
2 16:94s at the top. That brings us to Andrea Busby. I went out and saw Benny earlier this morning. I think he loved me. Kept pinning his ears every time I would get close to him. It's a sign of endearment, isn't it?
No pictures, Jeff. No pictures. Benny doesn't want to have to deal with that. Celebrity sighting here with Andrea Busby and Benny. This is a fan favorite horse. He's won the Calgary Stampede with Brittany Posey Tanazi. They had a down first barrel yesterday. Not today. Andrea does her job, sets him up for a perfectly beautiful second. And we've learned this about Benny. He is just smooth as silk. And then it stops the clock. Did the rein get flipped over his head right there going down 3rd? It did. She lost that outside rein. Still a 17:05.
They're in their 3rd.
Yep, 3rd place at the moment.
Going into that 2nd barrel, Andrea, an athlete herself, picks up that inside leg, and that's where the rein flips over. You can see that outside rein flips over his head. Still turns the 3rd, still clocks a 17:0.
I think Benny can do it without a head stall. I really do.
And she says he's a grumpy old man. He just wants to eat and run barrels.
And win.
And did not want to put up with me. All right, time for some fun.
Didn't even blink that fast. That is how close these times have been. And right now we have a time with that 16:94. We're going to see something magical happen. The time for the arena record is a 16. 1674 set by Cassie Mowry. That's about 2/10 of a second. It's very possible with how amazing this ground has been and the caliber of horses we're seeing this year.
Haley Gibson-Stillwell picked up the second place check yesterday, so she's in a good spot.
Oh, and she is in a good spot. What a first barrel. Piper's the lefty, and we're keeping it rolling into that second. Haley raised this horse. She trained this horse. This is her best friend in the world, and wow, what a third barrel. Smooth. It's going to be fast. Look out. Yep, 1689.
You are exactly right. We're getting faster. New leader.
It's such a beautiful run, but what sets this team apart is that they make the same run every single time. They have mastered that game of consistency. Piper is such an honest horse around all three turns, and look at that beautiful Palomino mare. How special is she?
Yeah, she's at the top of the leaderboard right now. She's going to wind up with 2 good checks over the first 2 days. Wenda Johnson, right around $1 million in her career. One of the veterans in Pool B.
Yes, such a great jockey. She handles these young horses and sets them up for success every time. And her and Kinsey are having a great run. They made some changes here in practice this morning, I'm sure, and it's paying off. Kinsey came right around that third barrel, much better than yesterday, and this is always a fast team.
Trying to keep it in the 16s, couldn't quite get there. 17-15. We roll into that IHOP replay.
Puts her in their 5th.
Huge improvements from yesterday, though, and that really counts a lot for Wenda and her horsemanship and how she sets these young horses up.
Haley Gibson-Stillwell now on top. We got 3 runs already in the 16s on day 2. Here's the cowgirl that won the Stampede last year.
Whoa.
Okay, Rico, Anita's going to have to take a hold of him because he went by this first barrel a little bit yesterday. Better today. Anita, she did her job right there to make sure that he kind of came around because he was wanting to run going into that first. He's so fast, going around the third. Beautiful third barrel.
This could be real fast.
Our reigning champions here at Calgary, and it was.
1694. That's the third 1694 in this round.
That lucky number 1694, and this is where their timing really caught up to him. That second barrel, so pretty, and then really great at the third. And they're going to get better and better, but Rico, he is loving Calgary, and Anita, she's handled him perfectly.
That's a 3-way tie for second place right now. Gibson-Stillwell still in the top spot. You know, the bad news is down that line when you're trying to advance on money, when you're splitting up that money 3 different ways, that lessens your total just a little bit as Jordan Driver rides in.
Yeah, Pool B is turning out to be very, very tough here in the barrel race. Here comes Jordan Driver and Cyrus. This horse is perfect for Calgary. He really hunts a barrel and wraps a turn. Jordan has to be so aggressive, and that's what she did in the second to get him by it. Right there, outside range, swoops right around it. This was really a great run for this team.
Yeah, she was 17-27 yesterday and did not get a check. 17-21 today. That's not going to get a check either.
Yeah, and Jordan, she has to fight for every bit of that run. You can see she holds him off that barrel, then has to pick up an inside leg just in case. She earned that clean run.
Final cowgirl is going to be Grayson Harmon. It's a tough round. 1689 has the lead. She got a check yesterday. She finished in second place. So 17:15 or faster if she wants a check here on day 2.
She was the 17:07 just yesterday on this awesome horse, Kane. Made a game day decision that this is the horse she was going to run. He is really big, long-strided, great for this outdoor pin. Grayson's only 21 years old. So excited to be here at her first Calgary Stampede. She kind of played it conservatively at that first, but that could really pay off in her favor because they are going now. Great second barrel. Heading into that third. Really nice run for her. Very last barrel racer out. What's that clock going to say?
Should be fast.
It was.
Wow, by 1/100th of a second. That's a lot of money she gave up, isn't it?
Yes, and like I don't know how you make it faster because she did her job in every way. 1/100th of a second there is going to put her towards the bottom of the list, which is absolutely wild. But she's going to get up a good check, and she earned it.
Yeah, she's going to finish 5th overall for the second straight day, so that'll get her to about $4,000 total.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how fast the round was. 16.95, and you're back at the bottom of the money. Wow, what a day. Haley Gibson-Stillwell, she stays out of that log jam for second place. 16.89. She gets first all by herself. She was second yesterday, first today. She looks great going into day 3. We talk about there's the easy road, there's the hard road to the Sunday showdown, and she's on Easy Street right now. 2 really good checks over the first 2 days. Our results brought to you by Rocky Mountain Equipment at Case IH. Eddie Gibson-Stillwell, 7,000 for her. And you can see kind of waters it down a little bit, tied for second, but they all pick up over $4,400. Andrea Busby in that final spot gets that 6th place check. It's going to make for a very interesting day.